name is Bridget. I witnessed a murder.
Just get up on the stand and tell the judge what you saw. We'll protect you.
You don't get it. Bodaway wants me dead. I'm dead. I ran to my sister, Siobhan, for help. Siobhan! Siobhan! Siobhan killed herself, and I assumed her identity. It was so easy. I saw a way out, and I took it. They all think that I'm her. Her husband, her lover, your wife knows about us. Her stepdaughter.
I want to go home.
There's a lot about Siobhan's life I don't know.
Everyone's gonna know who you really are, Bridget.
How long have you been pretending to be her?
Can you come over, please? I need to tell you something. It's an emergency.
Well, Gemma called, asked me to come over. Well, can I come in? No.
Siobhan, we have a problem. Bridget's still alive.
What took you so long? I thought you were just gonna grab some aspirin.
Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked.
Bye.
Gemma, she called as I was leaving the drugstore, asked me if I could come over because she had something important to tell me. The thing is, when I got to the butler's, Henry told me she wasn't there. It's a bit odd, right? The thing is, she sounded a bit off when we spoke, and so did Henry, for that matter. You wouldn't have any idea what she wanted to talk to me about.
Not a clue.
Look, maybe we should give her a call in the morning, make sure she's okay.
I will.
In disgrace, but when you shine like the sun, you make me feel like a different guy. You throw your heart on my face. You think it's right 'cause you're fake. You let me bleed 'cause you're losing me. Let me believe your hypocrisy.
You've reached Gemma. Don't be boring.
Hey, Gemma. Andrew told me that you called him last night. I can only think of one thing that you would want to talk to him about. I thought we came to an understanding. I know the last few days have been overwhelming, to say the least. But I meant what I said. I would like to be the friend to you that my sister never was. If you let me.
Oh, come on. You're kidding me with these shorts, right?
Yes, I'm kidding you, because that's the kind of relationship we have. Good times, all the time.
Would you tell her that's not appropriate attire for a first day at school?
It's a little fabric challenged.
Okay. Number one, today isn't the first day of school. It's like October. Number two, it's public school, which means I can wear whatever I want. The poor kids do it every day.
Well, it's your first day of school, so you might want to put your best foot forward.
Fine. You go get the car, and I will put on jeans or something.
Thank you.
Here. So you don't go tossing my room again while I'm gone. This is the last of it. Best foot forward, right?
Right.
Charlie, leave a message.
Hi, Charlie. It's, Miss Anonymous from NA. I really need to speak to someone in person. My sponsor is out of state. My stepdaughter surrendered her stash to me. I know I should just throw it away, but I've had a really tough couple weeks, and I just can't seem to do it. Anyway, you should have my number now, so if you have a minute, will you call me? Thanks. Hello?
Morning, Miss Martin. This is Stanley in the lobby. I have a guest here to see you, Maddie Smithfield from Gemma Butler's office.
Send her up.
Mrs. Martin, nice to see you again.
Likewise, Maddie.
Oh, I'm just here to drop off our keys to the loft. I was so sorry to hear we were pulling out of the project. It's such a beautiful space.
Yeah, we were sad too. Gemma's amazing. Thank you for these.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mrs. Martin, have you by any chance heard from Gemma this morning?
No, I haven't. Why do you ask?
Oh, she wasn't at the office when I got there, and I haven't been able to reach her at her home or on her cell.
The thing is, when I got to the Butlers, Henry told me she wasn't there.
I'm sure it's nothing. She's probably at the design center.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, Maddie.
Juliet Martin. Today's my first day.
And try to relax, Miss Martin. It's a better school than it looks.
How could it not be?
All right, everybody, take your seats. Here we go. Settle in.
Hey, rich girl. Can I borrow $5?
Now, we're going to be going over a little bit of Shakespeare today. Taming of the Shrew. I hope
you
you're as
deaf?
interested as I am. All right.
I said I need $5.
So I'm going to write out a couple things on the board. I want you to turn your pages to chapter 7,
There.
please. Page 48.
Now you and your family can eat for a whole month.
Problem, Tessa?
No, Mr. C. Teach away.
You've reached Gemma. Don't be bored.
Hey, Gemma, I'm outside your house. No one can seem to get a hold of you. If you get this, will you give me a call? Great.
Hey, get inside now.
Okay. What's going on?
Where is she?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
Cut the crap, Siobhan. I saw the blood on the walls last night, the broken vase. Why don't you just tell me what happened? Tell me what you did to my wife.
What the hell do you mean, what I did to your wife?
I mean, when you hunted me down yesterday, and you told me that Gemma was a threat to your suddenly perfect marriage.
She wants me to lose everything, too. My family. We can't let her do that. And you thought I was talking about hurting her?
No, not in the moment, no, but then I came home and I saw the blood and the broken vase.
What blood?
It is just us right now, Siobhan, so please, drop the act. I was gonna call you last night, but then I realized there had to be a reason why you didn't call me, and it hit me. You didn't want our phone records showing that we were in contact the night that Gemma went missing. Am I right?
I swear to you, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where Gemma is, and I don't know anything about blood.
Then
refresh your memory. There was blood, Siobhan, right here. And there was blood there. At least there was until I cleaned it.
You did what?
I cleaned it with bleach and a few old rags, and then I took Gemma's car and I dumped it in long-term parking at JFK so that when everyone finally realizes that Gemma's missing, maybe, just maybe, the police won't figure out that this is the place that she was taken from.
Why would you do that?
Because in spite of everything that you have put me through over the past few weeks, my first instinct was to protect you.
Then you made a big mistake. Because I was with Andrew and Juliet last night. And I would never hurt Gemma.
Stop lying to me, Siobhan! Where is she?
It's funny. You trying to convince me that I did something to her when you clearly look like the one that snapped.
You accusing me of hurting her?
I'm not the one cleaning up crime scenes.
No, but you are the one that talked about killing Gemma and Andrew.
I love you.
I love you, Siobhan. I wish that we could just disappear.
I wish they could just disappear.
Yeah, maybe the stock market will crash again and Andrew will jump out a window, land on Gemma.
Or we could take matters into our own hands. I'm just saying, we could finally be together. No more sneaking around.
Oh my God. You're serious, aren't you?
Do you want me to be? God, I'm joking. I'm gullible. It's a good thing you're so adorable.
You tell me you don't remember.
I don't. But even if I did, I would never.
Never what? Huh? Never sleep with your best friend's husband? Never get knocked up by him and then kick him to the curb? You tell me, what would a woman like you never do? Say something to me! Where is she? All right, I'm sorry. Come on. I'm trying to help you, Siobhan. You know me.
No, I don't. I don't know you. And I never did.
Sponsor reported him missing when he didn't show for an NA meeting a few days ago. Reached out to you in New York because I thought he might have joined our old friend Bridget Kelly on the Lam. Figured maybe he left the trail tour, but then a couple of unis found his car over here.
Right. No signs of a struggle.
Wherever Malcolm Ward is right now, I don't think it's with Bridget.
Just last week, I saw his number in the cell phone of Siobhan Martin, Bridget's sister.
Is there a connection?
I don't know yet, but I will.
I still owe her for clocking me. Bridget Kelly, for this?
Yeah, if I were you, I'd be more worried about the gun she stole from me.
Yeah, well, either way, I don't know how it's been going in the Big Apple, but believe me when I say no one wants you to find her more than me. What is it?
I think this is where they waited. I think they watched for him, and then they took him.
Bought away McCauley's men?
But what if they realized Malcolm Ward is more than just Bridget's sponsor? Have your CSU guys check these for DNA, see what they find. In the meantime, I think we go see McCauley.
Talk. Come on, bro. Tell us where Bridget Kelly is and we'll give you what you need.
Go to hell.
Nothing quite like that smell, huh? Nothing quite like that sound. Bet you can almost taste it. You on our best stuff for days. You took a couple days off, thinking you're in a whole nother world of hurt. Maybe tomorrow.
Wait. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
I'm heading to the class.
tell me you burned through that 20 already.
You know, I'm not here for your money, bitch. Okay, I'm here to let you know that you made a serious mistake today.
I didn't park in your space, did I? Oh, no, wait. The short buses don't have spaces.
You know what? I have friends here, rich girl, and you don't. Sure you want to keep shooting that rich girl mouth off?
The only thing I'm sure of is that I don't like people hitting me up for money in the middle of class. You apologize for that, and maybe I'll apologize for everything else.
Yeah, sure. Here's your apology right here.
It's over. All right, take him away.
You've reached Gemma. Don't be boring.
Stop it. Stop. Shh, stop. The last thing either one of us needs is for one of your neighbors to call the cops. Now listen, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to talk, okay? I'm serious. I promise if I let you go, you won't scream? Look, I'm sorry. After you left like you did, I didn't know what to do.
How the hell did you get in here?
I used this. You gave it to me when we were still together. I came in through the back. I just want to talk.
So you can accuse me of murder again?
No, I believe you. I thought about it. You're not gonna lie about something like this, but I also need you to believe me. I would never hurt Gemma either.
Then who did?
I don't know. Maybe she walked in on a burglar.
And the burglar just took her with him?
I don't know. Do you really think it was me? She's the mother of my children, Siobhan. Now, I know that you may not love me anymore, but please tell me that you still know me. Tell me that you know I would never hurt her.
You need to call the police. You need to tell them what you saw so they can start looking for her.
And how exactly do I explain the fact that I cleaned up all the blood? I couldn't look more guilty. Oh, wait, I could. I called my attorney yesterday and told him to pull the trigger on a divorce. So Gemma is reported missing. How long until the cops figure out that I was having an affair? And how long until they figure out the other woman was you?
You need to go.
Listen, I need your help, Siobhan. We're both in this together. We gotta protect ourselves. We have to figure out what happened.
I'm sorry, I need some time to think.
Hey.
Thank you for meeting me.
It's okay. Did you bring it?
Yeah. Am I just putting you in the same predicament I was in?
E. This was never really my bag, so to speak. But just to be safe.
Now, why couldn't I just do that?
It's okay. It's okay. What's important here is that you realized you needed help and you reached out. And you can wake up in the morning and you can look her right in the eye and you can say you have no regrets. Hey. Hey. Are you okay? You look like you lost or something.
Sorry. I just remembered I have to be somewhere. Thank you again for taking the time.
So much for staying out of each other's phone records, huh?
I believe you. You didn't hurt Gemma, but you did cover up the evidence that you found.
I told you. I did it to protect you.
Where did you put the rags?
The dumpster, behind that new French place on East 23rd. Why?
I'm just trying to make sure that you covered your tracks. If the police identify you as a suspect, then it's only a matter of time before they connect us. I can't let that happen.
Agent Machado.
The name Malcolm Ward, does it mean anything to you?
No.
Sure? Friend of Bridget Kelly's? I remember her, right? You choked one of your dancers to death in front of her, and then she was supposed to testify against you in court, but then she got cold feet and she took off, you know? Mr. Ward was reported missing just a few days ago. And my colleague, Detective Kemper, and I were just hoping we could maybe take a look around, see if he ended up here.
You got a warrant, Chief?
Why? You got something to hide?
Sorry. No warrant, no search. Feel free to stay for the show. We'll even buy you pails of dance.
For the last time, I did not start the fight. It was that other girl, Tessa.
I'm sorry, Miss Martin, but that's not what I'm hearing from the other students.
You do get that today is my first day here, right? You understand why I wouldn't have anyone rushing to my defense. What's that?
Your last school was kind enough to pass along a file they kept on you after you enrolled here. Most people would call this a permanent record. It reads to me more like a rap sheet. This is not the first time you've engaged in a physical altercation, correct?
No, but...
And you were expelled from your last school because you were found in possession of illegal narcotics.
Yes, but that's...
Yes, Miss Lasky?
Mr. Martin's here to see you.
Send him in.
Thank you.
Daddy, they're saying I started a fight, but you know
Mr. Martin, I thought perhaps you and I should speak in private.
What? No, I want to tell my dad what really happened.
Juliet, you heard what the principal said. Wait for me outside.
Oh my God. You don't believe me either.
NYPD tip line.
I read that these calls are anonymous. Is that true? In that case, I'd like to report someone missing. Gemma Butler. I think she was the victim of foul play. And I can tell you where to find the evidence to prove it.
Henry Butler?
Yes.
I'm Detective Saldana. This is Detective Towers. I'm wondering if your wife was available to speak with us.
No, she isn't. She's been out all day. Is there something wrong?
Oh, would you mind if we just came in for a minute? We have a few questions we'd like to ask you.
Yeah, of course. Oh, no. I was asleep when Gemma came home last night, and then she was gone by the time I woke up.
And are you aware that she didn't show up at her place of business today?
Well, she's an architect, so she works a lot on site. Detective, I'm confused. Are you under the impression that something's happened to my wife?
We received an anonymous tip about her a little while ago. The woman who called seems to think something happened to her.
What?
Mr. Butler, you wouldn't happen to know anything about a bag full of rags we recovered from a dumpster behind a restaurant on East 23rd, would you? Mr. Butler?
No. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Would you mind if we continue this back at the precinct? I've got some photographs I'd like you to look at.
Hello?
Hey, just checking in. You left that cafe in a hurry.
Yeah, sorry about that. I really appreciate you taking the time to meet me.
Anytime.
Hey, if that offer is still good, I'd like to take you up on it. I want you to be my new sponsor.
All right. Well, it's one condition. It's gotta be a regular thing, not just when you think you need help.
My schedule's been a bit unpredictable. May I get back to you on that?
I don't know. Can I trust you not to go back to that cafe, dig through the garbage, and look for those drugs?
Yeah, you can. Those are relics of my old life. Today's about protecting my new one.
You're gonna want to get that to go. Just got off the phone with my forensic guy. Turns out there was DNA on those cigarette butts you found this morning. CSU ran it through the system and they got a hit. Daniel Heckman. Is that name supposed to mean something? No. The face will. I'd say that's grounds for a warrant, wouldn't you?
What about Otaway's thugs?
Loyal patrons of Club Cage, I hold in my hand a warrant to search the premises. If you don't want to risk being caught up in a federal investigation, strongly suggest you take your leave now.
Kill the music.
Take it easy. Drive safe.
What the hell you think you're doing here?
You've asked for a warrant. Here it is. Spelled your name right and everything. Where does this door lead?
Basement.
Strip club with a basement. Well, wonders never cease. Joe, please.
I lost the key.
Oh, that's okay. I brought mine.
I'm just trying to get that done today, okay? Okay. Juliet. You okay?
Never better. I love it here. I think I may even try out for the cheerleading squad.
Well, for what it's worth, I know what it's like to be the new kid. My dad was in the military. And whenever he got restationed, well, I did too.
I lived in 7 different towns between grades 1 and 12.
He ever call you a liar?
Not that I can recall.
Then you're one up on me. Tessa said I started the fight. The principal believed her. So did my dad. I thought I could take advantage of a fresh start. But I guess I was just kidding myself.
Principal Crusoe, I think there's been some sort of mistake made with regard to Miss Martin here.
I beg your pardon?
Well, she was just explaining to me she's being reprimanded for the fight that broke out in the hallway this afternoon. But the truth is, she's not the one who started it. Tessa Banner did.
You know this for a fact.
I was there. I saw the whole thing.
I'd say you owe my daughter an apology. Wouldn't you?
No, it's funny. I would have sworn I saw you come out of your classroom after Tessa and I had already started fighting. You didn't really see who started it, did you?
This is the second time in 2 years I've had the pleasure of Tessa Banner in my classroom. And I know exactly what kind of student she is. But you, everyone deserves a fresh start.
Thanks.
Can you identify any of these items, sir?
No, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm confused. An anonymous woman calls you and tells you where to find these things and says that they are connected to my wife somehow. And you believe her? We don't even know that Gemma is missing.
All we know, Mr. Butler, is that her car is gone and no one's been able to reach her since 8 o'clock this morning.
Don't you have to be missing for like 24 hours before you're even considered missing?
Well, now I'm confused, Mr. Butler. Do you want us to find your wife or don't you?
Of course I do. Can you blame me for not wanting to believe any of this, for hoping that this is some sort of terrible mistake?
Detective.
Mr. Butler, excuse us for a moment.
Get him in the lineup in the next 5 to 10.
Mr. Butler? We don't have any more questions for you today, but we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us.
I don't understand. I thought you said we're going to be a while.
I hope you'll call if you hear from your wife. And if we hear anything on this end, we'll let you know.
Are you saying I can go?
If we think of any other questions, we'll let you know.
So, we didn't find Malcolm Ward, but at least we ruined a slimeball's day.
Agent Machado?
Hey, this is Detective Elizabeth Saldana, NYPD. I caught a potential missing persons case today and found some fingerprints that might be of interest to you.
How do you figure?
Oh, I ran them to the system and were able to match them. Perp's file had your contact info in it. I'm assuming the name Bridget Kelly rings a bell?
You okay?
I think you may want to sit down. It's Gemma. It appears something may have happened to her. I just got off the phone with Henry. I don't have all the details, but it seems that no one's seen or heard from her since she called me last night. I know you thought she was taking time, but Henry says the police have reason to believe she was a victim of foul play.
I don't understand. Are you saying...
The only thing that's certain at the moment is that she's missing. I'm sorry. I knew that something was wrong. Just knew it. Olivia's expecting me on a teleconference with Tokyo in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna call her and ask her to reschedule.
Hello?
Agent Machado, Mrs. Martin. Sorry to bother you at this hour, but I just heard the news about Gemma Butler. And I wanted to offer my sympathies. I know how close the two of you are.
Thank you.
Can you think of any reason why your sister would want to hurt Gemma?
Why in the world would you ask me that?
We found some fingerprints that implicate Bridget in Gemma's disappearance. I'm out of town right now, Mrs. Martin, but I'm coming back to New York in the morning. I'm sure I'll see you real soon.
He says that he left you, but we both know what's really true. It takes a toll on you. Scary. Caught in between lipstick and an old routine. Take off all the clothes that you're wearing. Make myself wild and walk outside to the night. Make myself wild. Make myself high. Now it's over and you're one day older. Understanding that her heart is colder. Go to him. Go to him. Go.
Hello?
The Gemma problem has been taken care of. Still there?
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't want it to have to come to this.
Go